who dare to break the law. But what we are witnessing in Karnataka is ironically the very opposite of what is the expectation from a government. Instead of protecting the interests of Mukesh, who is the victim in this case, instead of asking the police authorities to conduct the investigation in an expeditious manner and arrest the accused, the police are contemplating action against the victim himself. And the government speaks of building brand Bengaluru. I want to ask the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister. You speak of building a cosmopolitan city, you speak of building brand Bengaluru. How can you do so with this kind of a law and order situation? What happened to Mukesh yesterday could happen to any person sitting and going about his business honestly in a calm, unprovoked manner anywhere in the city. The CCTV footage is clear. He was sitting in his shop, playing a bhajan on his Bluetooth speaker. He never even stepped out of his shop, premises of his shop. Unprovoked, a few people come inside, begin an altercation, start an argument, pull him outside of his shop and assault him grievously. And the police and the state, instead of supporting the victim, giving him justice swiftly, places the victim under house arrest, contemplates filing of cases against the victim, and those who want to support him and demand justice, they are detained. This is an unfortunate reality of Karnataka today.
Sir, other side,
Bengaluru is one of the most important economic centers of the country. For fast-paced development, for maintaining the overall image of Bengaluru as a progressive city, as a city that is conducive to development, investments, progress, startups, which is what is the character of Bengaluru as the city. These kind of incidents must be nipped in the bud. Swift action must be taken. Otherwise, what will happen to the city's image? 2 weeks ago, there was a bomb blast. A week before that, there were Pakistani Zindabad slogans. And today you have these unprovoked attack on shopkeepers. What message is this government trying to give? Why is it that whenever the Congress party comes to power, elements like these who want to create disturbance and disharmony in the society, why do they feel emboldened? And why is it that cabinet ministers like Mr. Dinesh Gundu Rao come in the defense of the accused and do not stand up for the victim's justice? For once, they must develop a spine and stand for justice. It was cooked up or provoked by any person. The whole of the incident is crystal clear, available in CCTV footage. A young man going about his business in the premises of his shop unprovokedly was dragged outside and attacked. What we are asking for is justice. This is a demand for justice. And what is the government trying to do? The government, instead of trying to give him swift justice, is trying to defend those who have perpetrated this crime only because it suits its vote bank politics. Who is doing politics here? We are asking the police to act in a professional manner, in an unbiased manner, in an impartial manner. This is our demand. What is politics in this? Second, this is not the first time that this government and its ministers have come out in defense of the indefensible. A few weeks ago, when Pakistan Zindabad slogans were chanted and shouted in the precincts of Vidhan Saudha, 3 cabinet ministers came in defense and said this has not happened. And the FSL report then belied the defense of the Congress ministers. A week thereafter, there was the bomb blast in Rameshwaram cafe. Even before the police gave any preliminary reports, Congress ecosystem said that this is a cylinder blast. This happened due to an LPG cylinder blast. There is no terror angle. Why do you come in defense? Why do you jump? And when it was clear that it was a terror blast, they said, no, this must be a business rivalry angle. Why do you try to preempt investigation? Why do you try to guide the investigation in a particular manner that suits you? So the ones who are trying to do politics is the Congress party here. We are asking the investigative agencies to behave and conduct investigation in a professional manner. And it is unfortunate that the victim today is kept under arrest, while one perpetrator, one accused, is still roaming free. It's unfortunate that this kind of a mentality is tacitly supported by the government in power in Karnataka. From where do they get this kind of confidence? These anti-social elements, these radical elements draw strength from the fact that the government, the chief minister straight stands in their defense, that cabinet ministers come in their defense. It is because they know that the might of the government will come to support them, is why they put up statuses that aaj jail, kal bhel, fir se wahi khel. Can you imagine the morale of the forces, morale of the people? The police authorities in the state who would have arrested this person, when they saw the status of this guy, in private they spoke to us and said, what is it that we must be doing? We go and arrest somebody. The government pressurizes us to dilute the FIR in a particular way. As a result, tomorrow he is out on bail. And then and in his own words, the khel continues. From where do they get strength? From how are they emboldened? It's because they know that the government, for vote bank politics, will appease them, support them, and come in their defense. Most unfortunate.